Hello, it's Mark here from GreenTreeGames.com, online game store and blog. I'm here today to show you Angry Birds, the board game, or the action tabletop game. So it's been a bit of a trend recently for board games to be made into iPhone games or iPad games. So this is a bit of a switcheroo. We've got an iPhone game that's come to a board game. It's a bit of a kids game, I guess. It's ages 5+, but it's good fun, so we'll have a look. So let's get inside. So I've already opened this one. I cheated a little bit, but that's not a problem. So you get all the bits that you would see in the Angry Birds game, all the castle bits, the Angry Birds themselves, Squidget, and the pigs. So it's it's as much like the iPhone game as you can get, I guess. And it's super simple and super quick, which is really good. It's good for adults if you've had a few beers and you just want to have a bit of a muck about, firing birds and things. And it's good for kids as well because you can all sit around and have a good family game. So we've played this a few times. It's very good. So dead simple. Once you got all the bits out, from the first side, you have cards. Now I've sleeved these cards because I'm a bit of a geek about these things. You have different sets of cards. So there are difficulty cards, numbered 1 through to 3. I'll mix them up a little bit. So that's 3 or 1, so 1, 2, 3. And then you also have freestyle cards, I'll tell you about that in a minute. So super simple. You take it in goes in turns to knock each other's castles down. Whoever gets to 1,000 points the first wins. So what we do is, whoever's turn it is picks a card. So I pick a card. 3's the most difficult, just give you an example. 2's in the middle, 1's easiest. Makes sense, doesn't it? So when you flip a card, the other player, or one of the other players, has to make that structure, and then you have to knock it down. So, and you have to knock it down with the bird shown at the bottom and in that order. So as you get further over here to the more difficult cards, there's more pigs, and it's harder to knock over. If you knock all the pigs over, and then they leave the structure, you score the points. Super simple. If you knock all the pigs off and you knock the bonus item off, you get bonus card over here. It's just an extra 100 points bonus cards. And that's it. Pretty simple. So just to show you in action, because I'm sure you're dying to flick some Angry Birds. So we'll pick one, pick and eat. Oh, good grief, that looks quite hard, isn't it? Because building is just as tricky sometimes as actually trying to knock them down. So when you're playing with kids, it's great for hand-eye coordination, you know, from building things up. They like to build things, they like to knock things down, so that's good. Sometimes we might just need to help a little bit though, if it gets a bit tricky, but that's fine. So what we do is we build the structure as shown on the card, like that. Doesn't have to be. One of those, and a star. Cool. Yeah, good stuff. So in theory, if we're more than one person playing this, so that everybody's doing something all the time, your opponent builds that and you knock it down. So I get my catapult. Got to be a foot away. That's the only rule really. A foot away from the structure. And on this card it says I get a yellow bird. So I get my yellow bird. I position and I fire. Yeah. Rubbish. Okay, so next I get my blackbird, and they're all different weights as well, different weights and sizes. So this is a bit heavier, so you've got to give this a bit more welly. So let's see, should do better this time. So I missed again, rubbish. But that's the end of the game. So I don't score any points then. So it's the next person's turn. They pull a card. You build it up. They knock it down. Knock them off. They score points. Super simple and good fun. And I assume it's one of those games that you get better the more drunk you are as well. Anyway, so one other thing. So this last card I didn't talk about is a freestyle card. So you can choose not to go for these difficulties. You pick a freestyle card and it tells you the points you get. The points are different on different cards, so it's a bit of a gamble. The various things you use to build, and then you build it yourself, and there's not a lot of rules in it really. If I remember rightly, I think the rules are it's got to be 2 inches in between any structure. It can't be more than a foot wide, I think. Should we really check that before doing this? Doesn't matter. Anyway, you get the gist. But it means you can go crazy. So in that one I'd go 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 2 of those and 3 pigs. And I could do whatever I wanted. In theory I could make it as tricky as I could for the other person to knock the pigs off. So you can put them in really random places. As long as they do all have to be used as well, that's the other bit of it. Bonus eggs, don't forget the bonus eggs. And there we go, and that's it, first person for 1,000 points. It's a good game, I like it. The one problem I do have with it is, it might just be me, but the little pictures, it's a bit of an optical illusion sometimes because it's hard to tell what are the long pieces and what are the short pieces. It might have been handy just to have a little symbol on so you know that that's one of the short pieces and that's one of the long pieces. But again, it's not a big deal. So yeah, good fun for kids, good fun for adults. Angry Birds. So that's about it. This is on the website now for sale. There's a few variants, so go and have a look. So swing by the website www.grimtreegames.com. There's a forum to log on to and say hello. There's our Twitter page, our Facebook page, and that's about it. So I shall see you there. Thank you very much. Bye bye.